Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Birdy here, and I'm bringing you episode 2 of my PC builds. Now, today we're looking at what I call the Holy Hell PC build X99 Supreme Master PC. Now, with this build, it's a bit different than the one you had last time, the AMD build, which was kind of held back, kind of minimalist. With this build, I decided to go all out, get as much as I can for the most amount of money I could, and, well, as you're gonna see, this would make even Jay's 2 cents go, oof, oof. Alright, for the CPU, we have an Intel Core i7-5960X, a 3 GHz 8 core processor. Now, this is supposed to be one of the best X99 processors to have. Coming in at $1,005, I would hope so. For the CPU cooler, we have a Corsair H110i GT CFM liquid CPU cooler. Now, from what I saw, this CPU cooler is very beefy. It's very, very beefy. And then for the motherboard, we have an MSI X99S Gaming 9 EATX LGA 2011-3 motherboard. Now, this is a $412 motherboard that goes really well with the PC build, and I'm a personal fan of this board in any kind of circumstance when I do any kind of builds like these. And for the RAM, we have 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Platinum DDR4 3000 megahertz memory. Now that's a bit more expensive than the CPU, but then again, DDR4 hasn't had any opportunities to drop down in price. It's still relatively new, coming at $1,060. For the storage, I went a bit crazy. I got a Samsung 850 Pro Series 1TB SSD, a Samsung 850 Evo Series 1TB SSD, and then two Western Digital of Velociraptor 1TB 10,000 RPM internal hard drives. Now, the total comes around to be about let's see here, about $1,300 for just the storage. But then again, this is 4 TB of storage. That is plenty for anybody. Okay, now for the graphics cards, the real meat and potatoes of this build. We have count them, 3 GB GeForce GTX 980, 4 GB WinForce video cards. I will put a link in the description to Jay's 2 cents review of the GTX 980 WinForce, so you can see how good this card is. For the case, we chose the Corsair 900D ATX full tower case. Not only is it big enough to support your eATX motherboard, it also has enough room for your 3 GTX 980s. Also, for the power supply, we have an Antec High Current Pro Platinum 1000 watt 80 plus platinum certified ATX power supply. Now, for 1000 watts, you're pretty much covered for this build. The 980s being so efficient, they don't take a lot of power. So you will be able to not have some crazy like 1500 watt, but still 1000 watts is a lot. And I even threw in the Microsoft Windows, again, in the last video, $130. And then I actually threw in some monitors in this one. They are 1080p monitors that are 27 inches and are 144 hertz. They're Acer XB270H ABPRZ monitors. These come in at $500, so adding them all together is $1,500. The ending price for this entire build, $7,940.02. This is absolutely ridiculous. Who would ever spend this much money on a PC? But yeah, this is a very nice PC, of course. It's extremely nice. It's X99. It's about as future proof as you can get for probably the next 5 years. And pretty much that's gonna be the end of this video. So, like last time, leave a like if you like it, leave a dislike if you dislike it, leave a comment if your feelings are more indifferent than that. Also, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. This has been Birdy. Peace.